Hi everyone, Cendril here, and welcome to more of the dungeon demo of World of Final Fantasy. Because I didn't hit a save point last time, and my PlayStation shut off, I have to redo the beginning. So you'll see a little bit of the same, but this is different. I took a few of the abilities that have topple strength, so you can knock the enemy over. When I did that, I was able to capture Finfear here, a mirage that inhabits colder regions and uses its swift attacks and its ice storm ability to corner prey. Wheels and sword compartment not included with this model. And that, if you don't get the reference right off the bat, this will be fun. It'll be fun to see how many references I can get. If we get to go through World of Final Fantasy. That, and see how many you can get as well. I'll go over the abilities, then I'll do that. That gives you a little time to think. Let's see, it knows Gnaw, Howl, Stroll, Joyride. Or no, it would just know the things over here, maybe. Blaze, Sonic Fangs, Ice Storm, Howling Moon, Sled Fang. Sounds cool. Reduce the Mirage's HP to create a Prism Unity, but it has to be alone. So you just hit it with things that you can that have topple strength. I'll show that off if we see another stack. That is a reference to Cloud's Final Fantasy. What was the movie called? I always forget the movie. But it's the bike. The bike is Finfear. That's why it says wheels and sword compartment for Cloud's sword not included. Oh, it even howls. That's cool. I like that. Because it got knocked over, if the Mandragora that was on it is left alone, you can capture it. Mandragoras live all over the world. These little guys may look cute, but don't touch. They're poisonous. While no one's ever sighted one in the process of growing, you can never be too safe. So if you see two floppy leaves sticking up, be smart and don't yank them, because it could be a poisonous Mandragora. See, leave this mirage standing to create a... Leave only this mirage standing to create a Prism Beauty. Prism Beauty. So I just captured Finfear and then... I get panicky, and then you can just capture it too. Yeah, and it makes that high-pitched, squeak noise. Okay. Stack, form a single stack with unstacked allies. Defend, escape. I am going to give... Oh, no, it'd be this way. I'm sorry. There you go. Defense actually went down, that's interesting. Defense and magic defense... So, lose 2 defense and 3 magic defense, but gain a ton of strength and magic. The AP, of course, which is really important. Stability goes down and agility goes up. That's cool that you can see exactly how much the stats change and the arrows are telling you, instead of you having to do a bunch of math or just guess at how much. That's good. I like that. Kaisha brings the Phoenix down from Bartz and Boko. Only has 3 SP, but let's take a look. First Strike raises the odds of a preemptive strike. That could be useful for random battles. He needs more AP. Alright, let's move on. I said you'll have already seen this, but
yeah, we got this.
we have not seen a Tonberry. I would like a Tonberry. It's a Tonberry. Why wouldn't you want a Tonberry? Lunge. Topple strength very high. Also destabilizes the wielder's stack, however. Just because that is probably from Finfear, and just the lunge. You know, you're going at such a high speed that everybody's going to get wobbly. That's what balance is for. Okay, now this is interesting. The first thing I want to do is Libra and see what's going on with the Tonberry. Use physical attacks to create a prison unity. Requires a baby Tonberry prison. It is weak to thunder, light, strong against water, and darkness. You see, and you can go through each one. And you can see exactly what it takes. Size medium. Okay, well, physical attacks it is. And I've figured out this basic a little more. So you have just the basic attack, imprism, unstack, and defend commands. Now, if you would like to use abilities, you go to whoever's character it is. So here's the Choco Chick abilities. Here's Lance abilities, and he doesn't have large. And then here are abilities that he just quick set, such as his own cure and arrow from the crystal things that he equipped. The jewels, mirror jewels. There's that. Now, if they're not here, then you know that's what makes this basic. You can use this to quickly go through. But if you want more choices, you will need to go to the classic commands. Let's see. You need to basic attack the Tonberry. Like so. I expected to have to physical attack it more than once, so that works out for me.
Now don't move.
I would like a Tonberry, because I think that would be really cool. I hope you think so as well. Yay. Now I'll show off the stack thing. I will cure. And stack. Oh, and Neverwinter finished updating. And apparently it can't download. I need to turn off notifications. That's what that tells me. For those of you that are wondering, I don't really play Neverwinter that much. I only played it a little bit on PlayStation 4. I liked it okay. Just haven't played it much. There's that. Okay, lunge. And we're going to lunge at the Tonberry stack. Oh man, you can see it. Attack! Now you see that bar that appeared and it was yellow? Oh, that's red. That's bad. That means it's about to topple over. And you can see them. Ah! Yellow means it's close to toppling over. Knife is bad. Oh good, it missed. Because that is the Tonberry move for those of you that don't know Tonberry. I wonder how many people that don't know Final Fantasy are going to get into Final Fantasy from this game. Just because maybe it appeals more to them. or to the young ones that don't know anything about Final Fantasy. That'd be really interesting, and they just don't know these abilities. So you'll get the perspective from somebody that knows a lot about Final Fantasy, that knows a ton about Final Fantasy, but still just likes to smile and have a good time. So pretty unique, if you ask me. We're going to ram. Now you see it's red and it's struggling. Oh, that did enough to knock it over. So you see they get knocked over and now they're separate, and you can do what you need to capture them. Balance. There we go. And they also are stunned for just a little bit. Looks like a turn. Which is useful. Okay. Once per battle. So even if we hit it with a physical attack and it didn't go down, we wouldn't be able to capture it. I'll miss. Leaf Dagger. Oh, resist. Strong to wind.
Oh, I give up.
Try it again. There we go. And then we don't have another one of the prisms. It looks like you just get one prism. Start with them. Maybe we can get more later. And that's that.
We did it!
Predictable.
Predictable. And a potion. Potion will be useful. Tonberry, a mirage that wields a lantern in one hand and a knife in the other. Seriously dangerous if you let them shuffle too close, so consider this your official warning. Fun fact, the lantern is only there so you can see them. Thanks, Tonberry. Now, for those of you that don't know Tonberry, why is it so dangerous that if you let a Tonberry shuffle close? Well, one of the Tonberry's abilities is Knife, as you saw there. It may not be as dangerous in this game, although you never know. In other Final Fantasy games, when a Tonberry gets too close and uses Knife, it will instantly KO a character. They slowly shuffle toward the characters until they get close, and then they will use Knife, and it does max damage. You don't survive it. But they shuffle pretty close, so you have to knock them out before they knock out your characters. But they also have a few other nasty tricks as well. Tonberries are typically one of the harder enemies in Final Fantasy. Bravery, Knife, there's Everyone's Grudge. That is one of the other scary abilities it has. The way Everyone's Grudge works is when you hit Tonberry, Tonberry hits you back. Now, not with the knife, but with a powerful magic attack. It's pretty dangerous. Use the default. Tonberry! I like how it waves the lantern. Let's change this, and instead of Goblin, Tonberry. It's only level 1, so it'll be weaker than the level 5 Goblin, but and let's check Tonberry out. And we're back. See, that only took half the episode. And you saw different things. So even when you didn't see new areas, you still saw new things. See somebody. Ah, I like how she looked up. It's Yuna!
The weather is lovely today.
Yay! Oh, she gave us a remedy. Of course she does. Yuna is from Final Fantasy X, and one of my favorite characters. Because she acts like me from Final Fantasy Tactics. She is a summoner and usually learns a lot of cure spells as well. Hi, Yuna. Hi, Yuna. See somebody over here. Hi. Oh, Prince Edgar.
Sorry, I'm a little tied up right now.
Obtained a Blizzard Marigel if you want to know how to cast Blizzard. I think I do. Let's, instead of arrow, Blizzard. His entire name left me. I used to know Edgar's entire name. Figaro is his last name, but I used to know his middle name too, and it just left me. Of course it did. Knife. Bypasses defense. So yeah, it doesn't insta-KO here. But it does have topple strength medium, and you don't get your defense, so it can just do a bunch of damage. There is Tomberry. Let's cycle through. Well, you can cycle through the characters that way, or you can just go back out. Who else did we get? We got the Mandragora. Stroll, so it can walk alongside you. That's neat. Obtain a Mandragora Prism, so this gives you a prism, which is neat. Sleep leaves, physical wind damage, sleep, and a little bit of topple. Leaf Dagger, a little bit of topple, and poison. Oh, you can cycle through its stats. Growth ratings. HP, a lot of agility. Low magic defense, low HP. I guess 3 might be average. Strength, magic, and defense. Who knows? Those could go even way higher for all we know. But that's really cool, so you can see how they're going to grow. And remember, their stats are part of your stats when they're in the stack. So plan accordingly. Gives you a lot of options. Sometimes bestows regen at the start of battle. That's neat. We're gonna go grab that. Regen will give you a little bit of HP every turn. It's the opposite of poison, where poison you take damage. Wait for a level up, so now he has enough SP for first strike. Here, it's not just cure, they also get Cura for some reason. Wonder how that works.
Yeah, we got this.
I guess we're doing this.
Oh, it's the Tonberries again. Going to need more AP. Well, there goes that. Attack! Ooh, critical. It is knife! Okay, missed. A Tomberry usually doesn't miss that often, if at all, so... But you can just see the huge charge up. It's supposed to be really scary, especially if you know Final Fantasy games. You know that the knife charge up is scary, so the knife is a scary attack. So it's funny how they, you get the huge charge up, but he's been missing. Now, I don't see a way... took damage from that, and poisoned. Probably from the Mandragora. I like how the Tonberry on Rian's head,
Good job.
you can see him stab with the knife. Level up for Finfear, and level up for Tonberry. So it looks like the EXP is split between everybody. So while we're getting 264 EXP, which sounds like a lot, when it's getting split between 10, everybody's only getting 26-ish EXP. So. But that's okay. Because the game is giving you a lot of EXP, knowing you're going to split all of it. So it's not like you're splitting 26 EXP. And everybody's getting 2.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
AP doesn't come back very fast, so you really do have to be careful with it. Knife, channel water. Knife. We can see our Tonberry do it. And stab. And it missed. So it is to have very low hit percentage. That's okay. Chocobo kick. Chocobo kick. I like that. See it. See it actually kicking. Let's see. It doesn't really have one in this form that can unstack easily. We will kick again. Oh, it hits twice. That's cool. Hey, it does look like it kicks twice, so makes sense that it would. Not really getting a lot of topple out of it, so that's okay. Ram helped a lot from the Chocobo chip.
We did it.
That wasn't
It
so
seemed
bad.
to make them topple quite a bit. Tonberry levels up, and the Choco Chick levels up, speaking of. And money. Alright, let's head up here. See what we got. See a treasure chest. Always look out for those. Inside here we have an Asuna seed. Now it's interesting. Grants a specific ability when used on a Mirage board. So, somebody actually does have a blank spot. Remember how there were those blank spaces on the board? I think it's the Choco Chick. Yes, blank space. You could use seeds on this space to learn custom abilities. So, we could put the Asuna seed here, and then it learns Asuna, which gets rid of bad status effects. Let's go ahead and do that. It's a demo. We should test it out. Modifiable. Okay, so you can overwrite it if you find more seeds, but you lose the seed that's already in there. Doesn't look like you get that back. But Asuna gets rid of status ailments, which is really, really useful. It's a very helpful spell in Final Fantasy. It's a Mog! That's a Moogle. It's a Moogle. Libra. Let's see what's going on with the Moogle.
This is it.
Heal the Moogle's HP to create a Prism Unity. Interesting. So you have to heal it. Cure the Moogle.
Come on!
Libra will be extremely helpful.
Cheers!
Wind Rhapsody.
I give up.
Let's do a little bit of damage. And catch. Oh, that's cool looking. I like how it looks in the... Well, they're in their large form. It failed. Huh, I didn't know it had a chance. I thought it just happened. Well, that makes things very interesting. You could lose a turn trying to capture. There we go. We now have a Moogle. Cure. That's better. And we'll just attack the rest because we only get one. But Libra will be very helpful in figuring out what exactly we need to do. Now again, I think those are going to become more complicated even if you know what to do later.
Good job.
Because it could be hard to do. What you need to do to capture it could be difficult. Everybody's favorite fuzzball with the funny way of talking, Kupo. Attacks and heals using equally funny dances. Apparently, they're willing to take just about any job if it means they get a role in the story. It feels like Mog is always doing something different in different Final Fantasies. From actually being a character, to being a postal worker, to anything and everything else. But Moogles are in a lot of Final Fantasies. Now, Moogles use, and this is kind of started with Final Fantasy VI, they can use dances as like magic. And they will have various effects from healing the party, to doing elemental damage, to status effects, and other things as well.
Kupo!
And there it is, saying Kupo. Flutter. Fly Rian and Lian a short distance. That sounds useful. Stroll. Magic. Libra. Obtain a Moogle Prism. I guess so you could get another Moogle. Obtain a Cure Marajewel, so somebody else can know Cure. Okay, well, we'll do that. Let's see. Is useful for balance. This will be the tough part. You're gonna have so many choices that it will be hard for me to choose who I want to take along. But that'll be part of the fun of it. There you can see Edgar down there.
Alrighty, let's go.
There's the behemoths. Haven't seen them. Let's see. Theirs, if I remember right, was just attacking, but we'll make sure. Yes, reduce the Mirage's HP. So we will do just that. We'll just attack. Keep AP to heal.
Oh, I give up.
That's why we kept AP to heal. I didn't look at the weakness. We haven't seen Blizzard yet.
This is it!
Cure. Now, Cure will
I've got
heal
this.
more HP, but it's more expensive. It is a bigger Cure spell. Keep attacking. There we go. That's a no. Oh, good, missed. Let's try that again. Nope. Wow, this one does not want to be in prison. Counter! There's the counter attack we heard last time. Nope. Close. Just keep trying. I'm afraid to hit it. Oh, oh.
They got me.
Wildhorn does topple a little bit.
Go!
There we go. Got it that time. Now we just hit the one. There's counter. Don't fall over. Critical. Wow. Still didn't. A lot of HP. Uh-oh. Now it's starting to lose balance. Wildhorn. Really losing. Oh, nope. Lost balance. So now they're stunned. So, while we have done it to the enemy, the same thing can happen to you.
Oh, I give up.
So much HP. Just attacking is not going absolutely well. That should do it. Yep.
We did it!
Victory!
Phew. And Moogle levels up. And we already know Behemoth. Ride the Chocobo. Oh, another person. Hi. Sharifa.
Are you two okay?
You healed us, didn't you? 'Cause you're really good at that. Alright. That is going to do it for... Oh, and there is Behemoth. I wonder how we choose which one we ride. Oh, like that. Just pressing the button again. Ride the Behemoth. That is going to do it for this episode. Let's... Oh, well, I was going to head up here and see if there was a save point.
Okay, here we go.
It is a bomb. Bombs are scary. They like to use a move called self-destruct. When it does that, the bomb goes boom and does a lot of damage. Typically weak to ice, which I do not have. Attack! That was too much. Libra! Use fire attacks. Now it's actually very resistant to fire attacks. But we have to use fire attacks. For extra challenge, don't use Libra and try to capture everything. See how that works out. Resist! You see, it only takes half damage from fire attack. That's what the 50% resistance is. Or the 50%. There you go. We now have a bomb.
No trouble at all.
Oh yeah!
Level up for Finfear and Behemoth. A classic Final Fantasy baddie, prone to use self-destruct, and neither friend nor foe is safe when it does. Watch out. Perhaps many of you have painful memories of this mirage for one reason or another. That is completely true. Bombs have been around almost as long as Final Fantasy has been around. If not as long. Trying to think if it was in the first one. Think so. Like I said, it's a classic Final Fantasy baddie that you go up against. And like I said, it uses self-destruct. The painful memories is the first time that you let a bomb self-destruct, it can do a lot of damage, if not wipe out the party. You have to be very careful around them. Now, they're typically kind of easy to take out, you just have to take them out before they explode. But that first time you have painful memories is correct. Thanks, Bomb. Let's see. Take the Mirage with you. Leave it with Seraph. Let's take it with us. Oh, now we have to store somebody, I guess. Okay, so you can only take 12 with you. These 12 will get EXP. I bet the other ones won't. The ones that you just have stored. Goblin. Has been sent to the Prism case. Which we do not have access to here, it looks like. Look how she's stacking it. Let's look. See, with there, over here now. Still don't really see a save point. I haven't seen one yet. I mean, there's saved data, so I figured there would be a save point. Can we go this way? We sure can. Hi. It's Ferris.
Never mess with pirates.
Obtained a rename prism. Maybe it helps us rename a, if you've already named something, you could rename it. Okay, this has gone on really long. I apologize.
Let's make this good.
Next time, we will go through more of the dungeon demo. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying this look at the World of Final Fantasy demo. And comes out next week. So if it interests you, take a look at it. And if you would like to see me play it, click the links below. It'd be much appreciated. Until the next episode in the demo. By the way, I'm going to try to get these up every day, but editing Starlight in takes time, so but I will try my best. Till the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.